I'm gonna go a bit of a change of pace for this hour and a bit. Gonna have a go of Jurassic World. A bit of a change of pace for this hour and a bit. Gonna have a go of Jurassic. Sorry about that. Right, here we go. So we'll have a new campaign. Yep. So hello, and may I say welcome?
Hello. May I say welcome?
Oh.
My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me.
I certainly have.
Correction,
You all have.
you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here.
Okay.
So before you are the islands that you need to manage,
Absolutely.
if you can.
Well, I will
The
do
5
my best.
deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
If only.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros.
Ooh.
It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and
Nice.
you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the
Nice graphic.
big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations
Hello,
and
Cabot
Crisis
Finch.
Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
Okay. So you want me to
We've
build
already
one of them?
started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Okay, let's have a look around, see what we can see. Okay. This is what I like to normally do, is just have a look around. I'll pretend I'm building something, so let's have a look around. And see the blue little, that tells you basically how far you can build and how big the building area is. Right, so this is the first one, so it's not really that big. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to put it here. There you go.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Oh, nice.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the
Yeah,
power grid.
definitely. Okay, so what we have to do then, we'll go on a road. Click on that. Oh, we've only got the cheap one for now, so this little dot here, that's where you put it. And you can connect it anywhere like that. So what I'll do, I'll put it there.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur.
Yes.
You'll start with a Struthiomimus.
Oh, the
Select the
emu-like
creation
creature.
lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough
Okay.
genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Okay. So, Struthiomimus. Got any info on it? Let's have a look. No, gotta make it first. Okay, we'll make one.
The machinations of the ambitious.
That one's probably gonna
undoing
fail,
extinction,
so I'll
playing
do
with
another
nature's
one.
laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations
With
since
this
the
being
last time.
the early
Yes,
ones,
Mr. Finch. Yes,
it makes them
the
quite
last
quick.
time. There's always a last time, and a next.
But here we go. There we go. And then you get a bit of information here. So go to there. And let's release this emu-like creature.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
I guess. Right, here, down here. So we'll press R and we'll show the stats. Yes, hello. So here are the stats. So you got its health. Food, we'll probably need to build something for that because it'll starve otherwise. Water, which you've just seen it drink. Comfort level, that's can go really low. Some, especially when you get the bigger meat eaters later on, their comfort level if it goes below 90 or 85, then they start getting wild and crashing down the fences. Grassland, how much grassland it needs, how much forest it needs. Population, that means how much of other species, including its own species, it allows in a certain compound. And the social is where its own species, how much it will allow of its own species. So we go on information, read a bit about it. Drupamimus is a small ornithomimate, if I said that right, maybe, which eat small amounts from the ground herbivore feeders. They live in very large social groups to help survive predators in other words, and prefer to be within a large population of other dinosaur species. Territory needs to be in a small area of grassland with a tiny amount of forest cover, which we saw. And they're vulnerable to all predators, so there's little predators and T-Rex style predators. Right, small appetite. These are the important parts here. Comfort requirement, especially with meat eaters. So it tells you social group 1 to 20, that's how many of its own species. Ideal population is where it intermingles with other species. Forest only needs a small amount. Right, susceptible to the common cold. Height, weight, length. This is your dinosaur rating. The more you mess about with its genes, the genome, the higher that will get. But we'll go into that later. And there's your genome. 66% or 10.6. Lifespan, that's how long it lives for. So keep a watch of that, because when it gets close to death, you'll probably need to add a new one if the social group has gone down. So say for instance that the 1 was a 5 and you had 5 of these. If 1 died, it would go down to 4, which in turn would decrease its comfort level and just it would probably riot. Okay, so that's, I hope I've explained that all right enough for you.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
So we've got the science, entertainment, and security. I normally start with the science because it doesn't really matter, but I prefer science.
This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dewar. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Yes. Right, so build, connect, and power an expedition center. Construct, power it. Science, $250,000, reward. If only that was our wages in real life, eh?
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room.
Right,
Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Okay, so expedition center, 400,000. So let's see. What I normally like to do when I'm doing this, like I said before, have a look around here, the outside, see how big the space is, how far you can build. Right. So this here is where all the customers, we'll call them, start coming. So this doesn't earn you any revenue from the public, so you don't. I'd have it. Let's have a look. Turn it. Spacebar, you can hang. It does it as a like this. So when you do like that, does it as a block angle snap. If you press space again, you can do it like that. Right. And see here, terrain, because this bit here
I'd
is
suggest
higher up.
making the most of any downtime. You know, send out expeditions. Get the squares to research something. Make me a coffee, that sort of thing. Cream and 2 sugars.
Right, I'll zoom in a little bit. Because the straighter you have things, the more you can build. Right, I'll try and show you with that. Let's turn it around a bit. Right, you see this little dot here? I'll try and get it there. It goes red when you can't build it, blue when you can. So we'll put it there.
So
And that way you don't have to build a road because it's already on a road.
Quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go and get another 2 once it's built, rather. There we go.
People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
Right, so what we'll do now, we'll go on contracts and we'll request a new contract.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
Okay, so acquired a Triceratops genome. This dinosaur has historically been found in North America, all around the Lance Formation dig site. The mission will fail if any of the dinosaurs required by this mission are killed. Okay, well, we haven't got any predators. We haven't in our system yet, so we're all right. And we'll get cardio strength, which, if I remember correctly, is a genome that you can add to your dinosaur. So we'll start that mission.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
Okay, so we go on the world expedition map.
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
So this is the expedition center, can send dig teams
An
around the world.
expedition center will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be extracted from these fossils, which our scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs. And that's our true lifeblood.
Okay, so we requested a contract. Should we go science? Should we go entertainment? Or should we go George Lambert security? Doesn't really matter. I'll go security. Okay. Yes, I know it will. Right, use the expedition center. Well, that's nice and easy because that's what we were about to do. Okay, so select the dig site, which we're going to do in a minute. The expedition center will display an icon. That's all right. But before...
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands.
Thank you.
So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have potential as combatants.
Okay.
Look, Everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Exploit. Mm.
I'm Owen Grady.
Hello,
Owen's
Owen.
my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Owen. Right, who
We
else?
need to keep looking for other dinosaurs we may be able to domesticate. Well, more accurately, put on the road to domestication. The way we'll be able to control them is by letting them control themselves, their natural hierarchy. That means we need more samples. This expedition can help.
Right, should we go just for the Triceratops, or should we go for a mixture? I reckon we go for a mixture.
Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
So you get all these ones that are locked.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
It is. It is. Yes, I'm going to this now. Don't need help. I'll explain it. So, dinosaurs, dig sites, paleontology, genes, locations, archives. So anything that pops up new, you'll see a little new icon. So here's all the dinosaurs that we haven't seen yet. This is the one we've got, Struthomima, so we'll click on it. And it gives you basically all the info here. Okay, ground herbivore. So I can't remember if I've got a feeder down there. Don't think I have, but I'll go and have a look. Let's have a look. So we've got that. Got that. Drink. So this is all your customer shopping. Okay, so we don't want to have a look at that. I'll have a look at that. That's what I want to see. So here's your Struthiomimus. It's probably starving now. Yeah, its health's gone down. See?
I'm Claire Deering,
Got no
and
food.
I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've
Moses.
tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
So this is for your land-eating vegetarians, we'll call them. This is for your tall, really tall dinosaurs. Your meat eater that just likes it dead, and the meat that where it's a little lamb that runs around. So as we've only got the small one, we just put one down. There we go. And now it should. Oops, got
You
to
should
release that one.
extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Okay.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Its health should start going up once its food goes past the red. Yep, there you go. It's healing now, so that should rise up. So, never forget to put food down for them.
We can always use a few more resources. Here's our chance to earn some.
You can always decline these, by the way. It doesn't have any effect on your rating, as you would think it would, but it doesn't. Let's have a look. Modify and release the Struthiomimus. Okay, we'll give it a go. But first, gotta go here. Right. So this is where you extract the DNA. At the moment, it's only 65%. You need to get it higher.
The Fossil Center lets you extract DNA from fossils and amber in order to create new dinosaur genomes. Exciting!
There you go. Right. If he's going to explain it, is he going to explain it? No, he's not. Right. See these little stars here? You've got 2, 3, and 4. That's how much DNA they've got in it. So the higher, when it's got, like, it's encased in amber, you'll always get 4 stars. 3 stars, a bit less, 2 stars, and then there'll be a 1 star somewhere. These things that don't have any stars, you just sell. So it helps your funds. Okay, so what have we got? We've got Struthiomimus. We'll extract that. I just extract them all. There's a Triceratops, which is what we were after. An Edmontosaurus. Okay. And you can't... Ooh, there's our first meat eater. That's the first meat eater. Okay. And see where it says 44%? You can't actually create the dinosaur until it's 50% plus. So we should be able to, with this, we should be able to make the Triceratops. Don't sell just because it says that. It's only because it's still scanning the others. Now I can extract it. Okay, so let's have a look at this while we're waiting. You can go back to dinosaurs, or just go back to InGen, and then you can go back to the sites. So here we are. This is where we are at the moment, which is open to us. So the Lance Formation is named after Lance Creek in Wyoming. Excuse me. The formation sits above the Meadseas. I can't say that, sorry. And underneath the Fort Union Formation. It dates to the Maastrichtian age of the late Cretaceous, 69 million years ago. Gosh, nearly as old as me. It occurs above the Ammonite Marine Zone in Wyoming, dated to 69 million years ago. The formation extends up to the KPG period extension event boundary. The formation is comprised mainly of sandstone. The presence of some marine fossils indicate that it was a coastal plain along the western interior seaway. Its climate was likely to have been a subtropical with no indications of a cold season. Many thousands of fossils have been recovered from this site, and amphibians, turtles, crocodiles, fish, mammals, and turtles are present, as well as dinosaurs. Right, this is the part that you want to read. The following dinosaurs' remains can be recovered here, so it tells you what dinosaurs are actually there, even though these ones, Ankylosaurus isn't showing up yet, Corythosaurus isn't showing up, the Edmontosaurus is, the Pachycephalosaurus isn't, Struthiomimus is, Stygimoloch, or something. Pterosaurus, right, the Triceratops, and that's, King of the Dinosaurs, there you go. Okay. Right, scroll up and down, see if there's any more. No. I'll just go through these quickly. These are your genomes, these are what you can put into your dinosaurs now, because they've been researched, basically. Must have been another one. There we are. So, cosmetic genes. These are basically changes the skin colours and all that sort of thing. I'll do one and I'll show you. Right, this is where we are at the moment. Go back. Right. Right. Fossil. Nothing interesting really. Archive, here we are, characters. Right, Claire Deering. I think anyone who's seen Jurassic World knows who she is. Here we are, we've done it now. We'll go back to that in a minute.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Yeah, well, do you mind? I'm trying to explain some things here. Thank you. Right, Mr. DNA was a cartoon character to educate visitors. Yes, there we are. So basically, this is just, if you've got the game, it just explains all about them. Cabot Finch. Obsessed with... Right, see how it's going down here? That's because I haven't got anything open to the public yet. Right, let's have a look. Dinosaurs, here we are. Triceratops. Oh, hello. Right, the large bony frill and 3 horns serve to make Triceratops one of the best known dinosaurs. Yeah, I think everyone knows the Triceratops. And this makes it a popular attraction. Its name means 3-horned face. It was a herbivore. In 2010, a controversial theory was proposed that the Triceratops was actually an immature form of Torosaurus. Yeah. The first known Triceratops remains were found in 1887 near Denver, Colorado. The same territory as the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, diseases. This will explain where all the diseases that your dinosaurs can have, and we can sort of alleviate them, but we've got to research each disease.
Looks like there's another contract that might be worth your attention.
Well, this is going to be a nice, easy one. Incubate a small herbivore. We'll just do a Struthiomimus again. Is there anything else before we carry on? Quickly. George Lambert, he's the security officer, and we all know who he is, Dr. Ian Malcolm, if you've watched the films. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the game, yeah? Oh God, what am I doing? There we go. Right, so to get this, incubate a small herbivore, we'll just make him. Right. I think it's going to explain it. Do I need to explain it a couple of times? No. Right. These are your upgrades. Every building can have an upgrade slot except for the hotels and shops and things. Anything that is regards to dinosaurs, you can upgrade, or electrics and things. So these will all either need to be researched, or one of these guys, if you complete a task, will give you a different one, an upgrade. Okay, so let's do...
We're taking this one to the bank, and we got you to thank for it.
No problem. So we've done that, we've won that.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set.
Our first mission.
Give it a
you get
once over,
various
then
missions
let me know if you're interested.
that go towards completing the island that you're on. I'll show you what I mean. See? Well, we haven't got a current mission, so we're alright. I'll show you what I mean. Right. Here, reputation security.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine,
I'll let him
animals in the various
finish.
facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for.
They certainly are.
But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating
meat
our
eaters.
security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Okay, thank you. Right, if we click on reputation, I'll click on each one and I'll show you. Right, so these are going to be your missions and what you can receive throughout on this island alone. I think there's 6 islands that you can go on. So this is the first, so let's have a look. When you've done it, you'll get a tick like that. So we'll get an extraction speed upgrade once we've completed so much for here. past the lock. That's what I was talking about. Incubation speed 1.0. That'll be achieved. We'll get a science center and then a Crichtonsaurus. Right, here we go. Right, and then the same with here. I won't read them all, but basically, every time you complete a mission, that's what, and you get past the lock part, because your influence with them is growing, that's what you'll get. Okay, so we'll get out of that. We'll release that dinosaur. If I remember rightly, let's have a quick look.
This is why I came
Yes,
here in
only
the first
one.
place. Thank you.
No problem, my dear. Right. We should get another one now because we've...
I see you've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
Right, so social, let's have a look. Social group, you only need 1 to 6, but if you go over 6 in this group, then its comfort will go down because it doesn't like having the same of its species over 6. But you can have mixed dinosaurs up to 16. So these are good starting group of dinosaurs. So let's go on control room, contracts, and let's request a contract again. I'll go science because I like science.
We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
Well, we haven't got an ACU sensor yet, but okay. Right. So we'll go on that expedition, and we need the Edmontosaurus to 50%, which we're going to get, hopefully. Alright, let's get out of here. So, see the helicopter? That's off from the expedition, but I don't think, have we got an ACU? We haven't got an ACU. Right, so I'm going to need to build one. Here we are, ACU. Right. Since this is the starting map, it doesn't really matter. But what I like to do with the ACU, I like to have it close to the pens, the same with the ranger stations, so that it can activate a lot quicker and it saves time, especially when dinosaurs try to escape from the fences. Right. Right. So I'll move it up, see? Like that. And then down. And that should be just fine. There we go.
Now this contract is something special, and I know just the person for the job.
Okay.
Can you guess who I'm thinking about?
Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Well, we haven't built a ranger station yet, so I'll build one now. Let's build a path, though, so it's still straight. No. No, I can't. Yeah. Right there. Let's go into demolish mode. That's better. Right, let's make it now. There we are. See how it sort of clicks to make a straight line? You'll hear it click. Right, so what we'll do now we'll build our ranger station. Aha, see what's
Looks like
happened?
you've run out of power. That's not good.
No.
Build more power stations or increase your output.
Okay, so let's build a power station. Sorry, wrong one, which is here. It'll let me there, will it? No. Right, let's do it this way. Come on. Gotta tap the key. There we go. And then you can automatically build the pylons. I'll put it straight to there. Right. And we got subsection. Yep, that's working.
Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations.
Definitely
Without
can't.
power, we don't have any power.
I think that's logical. There we are. See how it's yellow? So you can see. I'm going to show you. So if we go on map, see, that gives you a picture. So that's got no power until that's built. Still being built. Being built now, so once that's built, that should go from red to green, to blue, I mean, sorry. There we go. Now it's gone to blue, so it means we got the power. We could also do it another way. If I click on the small power station and upgrades, we can upgrade, but we haven't got any yet. So we can't have done that, so I did do it the right way. Right, so that's our fossil center. If there's any upgrades, no, nothing yet. Okay.
The research center lets you improve your park in various exciting ways. New buildings, upgrades, and more await.
Okay, so let's go. You can research new and improved genes to modify your dinosaurs. Some items have division reputation requirements before they become available, which we understand. So let's have a look at the research. So we can these are all your different wings of research. Let's go on building. So here, that's your power. So we'll start here. Asset ACU. So that's how accurate they are when they're shooting a dinosaur to tranquilize it. That's its reload speed. And that's to improve scheduling, so you can give it more tasks. When it first starts off, you can only give it 2 orders. With this, you can give it a 3rd order, each helicopter a 3rd order. This is your power, so introduces a 5% risk of power outage because you've increased the power output. But to counteract that, you've got this outage protection. Reduces it by 10%. So that's up by 5. That's down by 10. So really, you could have 2 of them when you put them on the power station, which would introduce a 10% risk, but have 1 of them, which would reduce it by the 10%. So that would counteract it. So you never have to have the same amount. Remember that. And then reduce the upkeep, which is maintenance. Okay, so the Hammond Center. DNA screening increases dinosaur viability by 10%. That's what we need. That's what we need, because every time you create a dinosaur, you spend so much money on it, and sometimes the dinosaur fails to incubate, and you lose all that money. You don't get it back. So this is a great way of trying to prevent that. Right, then you got your ranges, which is basically the same as the ACU, which is your accuracy, your reload speed, and your scheduling. Fossil center. Oh, by the way, down here, see how these two are locked? It means you can only research one thing at a time. Later on, these will become unlocked and you can research 3 things at a time. So you can allow for 1 extra fossil or mineral to be kept across all the island sites. Okay. That's that. Right, fossils. Here we are. We've got our fossils. So, yes, we should get over 50% now. What about this? That'll go up. And we just sell that. See how you can just sell it? Right, what's new? Rhodium. That's what that was. So it just gives you a bit of information about that. Right, let's get out. I think we'll be completing this any second now. Well, when we... There we go, we got it. Right.
Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
I'm going to make 2 just in case one fails to incubate. Right. Research center, ACU, research item. Yep. Alright, let's go on that again. Right. No, can't do any of that yet. Please. If I click on the right, it's only got 3 tasks you can do. When you upgrade it, you're allowed to give it more tasks, because sometimes you can have like 10 dinosaurs or more escaping at once, and you can only give it 1 job or 3 jobs at a time, the helicopter, unless you upgrade it, and then you can give it more jobs to track them down. Right, yes, well, we're doing that now. We'll go. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you know, but there we go. Right, I can upgrade this now, just to make sure. Now we'll upgrade, 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 and then that'll add to the safety feature that I was talking about before. Right, where is my little ranger station? There it is. Also, you can add a new team, which I will do. Right. Right. We'll release that. Edmontosaurus, here we go. If I remember rightly, if I click on the eye, it only needs 1 and 1. That's okay. So these dinosaurs are nice and easy because they only need 1 of its own social group and 1 of any as a minimum. So these are the minimum. These are the maximum. The later dinosaurs, you'll find that it'll go up to 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you create a dinosaur, just 1, and you send it out, and its total group minimum is say 5, its comfort's going to start going way down, and then it'll try and escape through the fences, and then it's bad for the island, shall we say. Right, we need to photograph 2 of these, don't we? Right. So let's go here. Let's go on our Ranger, and let's drive the vehicle. Okay, here we go. Don't worry about customers. You never run them over. Right. Here's your gate. When you get near it, it'll open up. I'll just go and quickly feed this, resupply. Right, where's my Scruthium miners? Not them? No. Where are they? Right, if you can't see them, just come out, go on your map. There they are there. And then quickly go back on your ranger team and drive the vehicle again. There they are. Let's slow down, press space. No. Let's take a photo quickly. There you go. Oh. Even though you see 3 there, they're out of range. So I'll have to wait until they come back. Or should we go around?
Amigos, si no tienen puesto su calzado, ¿verdad? Háganlo ya. O bueno, si están conduciendo, parquen el carro y pónganse a bailar el esqueleto. Un verdadero clásico está a punto de entrar.
Forecasting the storm.
Oh, did I hear that right? A storm. Let's go and chase into the other one. Take a photo. Say cheese. There we are. We did it. And I'll just let them.
What a cool photo.
Thank
Did
you.
I sound sincere?
You
Because
did.
that's what I was going for.
Oh, thank you very much. You're just too kind, Abbott.
Impressive work on that contract.
Oh, thank you,
Didn't
Doctor.
go unnoticed. No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
Oh, thank you so much. Right. ACU. We need to research the ACU. Which we'll do now. No, we don't want that. Not yet. Oh, right, okay, so we're building upgrades. ACU. What was it we needed? Forgotten now. Reload speed. Okay, so let's go on reload speed. Wrong one. That one. There you go. So that'll research that. We've got to do a carnivore fossil. I don't want to do that, but I suppose I'll have to. Which is the Ceratosaurus.
The Science Division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
Hello, hello. Oh, aren't they pretty? Seen
Right.
this?
This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because
Just a bit.
frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
I would. Right, so we'll click on the gate and we'll open the gate. Let's see what dinosaur. Big dinosaur threat. It'll be the Edmontosaurus.
The ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
Acknowledged.
So I clicked on that, so hence why I've put the ACU close to the pen.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
If you have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor, I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Right, see how it's gone to a little green icon? That means we can transport
You'll
it.
need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
This one. So you click. All you have to do now is click on it, and then put it back in its pen.
You met the objectives and secured a victory.
Thank
I
you.
was expecting no less.
Oh, thank you so much.
Asset being transported.
So it should move it back. So you can just click on T, by the way, instead of looking for the ACU, and it'll do the same. It'll bring up the information. Don't need another task, so I'll exit that.
Asset delivered.
There we go. So that mission is completed. Yes. So now we should get a reward. Yep, there you go. We got one tick. So there's 5 islands.
That's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Right. So now we've got a storm defense station, which these islands get lots of storms. So what I would do is, when you build a few, you'll want to see where it's covering. So we'll go on management views, and this one here is storms weather. So we'll have a look, and we've got no protection anywhere. Okay, so we'll click on operations, this, and put it, let's go in. I can move it around a bit. Yep. What about here? There you go. How far is the subway? Yeah, that won't, see out there, it won't reach here, and you've got a little icon on top of the building, which means it's not going to get any power. So what we'll do, we'll put a little substation here. Go to there. There we go. And then if we have a look again, management view, it's covered now. See, so that's what the substations do. So I would probably put one here as well. So let's put one here. Whoops, missed a bit. There. There we go. Okay. That's all that done. Right, so now let's go quickly to our fossils. We got this one, so that'll go to 50%, and that'll go well over 50%.
Here's a new security contract.
Yeah, we'll just do that quickly. Is there anything else? Yes, there's one here. Iungosaurus. See, what I don't like doing is going to the same dig site all the time, because later on, that same dig site will have more dinosaurs of a different variety. But if you've sort of expedited, shall we say, it will close it off and will say no more fossils. So I like to move it around a bit.
I think this was the smart play for the science division, so I'm pleased to see you acquire the genome and close out this contract. It'll be worth it. You'll see.
This is a big, ugly dinosaur, isn't it? Right, this is your first meat eater. Not as large as a T-Rex, because I think a T-Rex is over 5 meters. But so it likes carnivore and live bait, so dead meat and live meat, basically. Let's see what else we got. The Edmontosaurus, crown herbivore. Right, dig sites. Might have opened up a new one. Yep, there. And our characters. Lowry Coopers worked in the control room for Jurassic World and was present during the 2015 incident. He had a lifelong passion for dinosaurs and an interest in the original park. He even wore a Jurassic Park t-shirt into the work, which Claire Deering found to be in poor taste. Oh yeah, I remember him. The team were evacuated during the incident, but Lowry elected to remain in the control room. As his colleague Vivian Krill left, he made to kiss her, but was rebuffed. During the final showdown with the Indominus Rex, he was instructed by Deering to open the Tyrannosaurus paddock so she could lure the T-Rex to fight the I-Rex. Someone else, is there? Yep. Roland Tembo. Roland Tembo was a well-known big game hunter. Oh yes, I remember him. Who operated for the Mombe in Kenya. Peter Ludlow hired him to lead a team of hunters tasked with retrieving dinosaurs from Isla Sorna to be exhibited in a new facility in San Diego. Tembo was convinced by his friend Ajay Sidhu to join the expedition. For his fee, he demanded to be allowed to hunt one of the adult Tyrannosauruses. Okay, well that's a bit more. That's all the info. Right, we'll click on that. Right, so what have we got now?
Nice work on that expedition contract.
A
Hopefully what you brought
Hyungosaurus.
back doesn't end up as another thorn in our
A
side.
bit like a Stegosaurus, I'd imagine. I think most people know what a Stegosaurus looked like.
Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible.
No.
That's our mandate. And on Isla Matanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done.
Absolutely.
You're deserving of this reward.
Oh, thank you so much. You're just too kind. just too kind. Right. What should we do? Should we go on? We'll go on there. Right. Let's have a look. We're close to the unlock here, and we're close to the unlock here. So... Oh, I wonder if my friends are back yet. No. Okay, so here we go. Right, let's have a look at the island. Right, so that's what we got. See how the outline of the island. So we can't build anything around there. Right. I reckon we need to start building some shops though for our guests. So let's build a fast food joint. Actually, no. Let's build an enclosure so they can actually see. I'm going to remove the road, by the way, because I don't like the road. I'll do my own road later. Right. Should we do one here? Yeah. Okay. So let's put one here. Now you see how there's a, like, it shows you the vision of it. It'll probably, one of these will probably ask you to increase visibility later. So I'll just do the one for now. And then put a road. There you go. So that's that. And then if we look at the management views, this will tell you how much drink the public need in certain places, how much food, their shopping, if there's any fun. There's different buildings for different things. Transport, fashion. Okay. So there we go.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with?
Yep.
The thing is, they can't. Construct facilities to increase visibility and keep visitors the right side of the safety glass.
There you go.
Added a new viewing gallery for you to observe
Which I've just done.
creatures.
So we've got 20 guests in there. It can go up to 100, so later on. That's that. Oh, by the way, any building or anything you can rename. See, Fossil Center 1 you can rename. Research Center 1 you can rename. You can even rename. Let's go Ranger Team 1. I'll change it to Ranger 1. There you go. There you go. See? So you can change. What I sometimes do, especially on the later maps, I'll put Herb 1, Herb 2 for this type
There's
of
a
enclosure
new
that
job
they're going to be
available.
next to.
And I know just the person to do it.
Okay, let's do that.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
I want one where there's a few on, not just one. Let's have a look. No, I'm just gonna have to go with this one. See, it says partially depleted, so that's what happens. And then it'll say later on, almost depleted. Let's have a look, what have we got? Yep, we opened that one up, which is okay. I'm just going to run through these quickly, because I want to get back into the game. But this just gives you a bit of an explanation about things. Okay, now here's the storm coming. So let's have a look. So we've got a nice blue circle here. So we probably need to build, like I said before, build on here. So let's do that. Let's build another one. I'll put that here. And that'll need substation. Okay, have a look. We'll bring it back here. Yeah. There you go. Because that'll need electric as well. Right. Do we have some fun now? Let's have a look at the research, see what we can research. Upgrade. Right, we've done that. We'll do inventory space, there you go. Alright, upload. Oh yeah, and we need to apply it, don't we? So we go on the ACU, go on that, give it. There you go, so we completed
Good job
that
on those
task
new
now.
buildings. We have room to grow.
I know. They've got a reputation. Hopefully they give me something. Oh, disease. Got a cold. So what we do now, go on a ranger. Give it a task.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands.
There you go.
It's time
Nice
to
and
treat
simple.
it. Or what comes next? That's going to be on your hands as well.
Right, so we're going to modify genomes. Right,
Welcome back. Looks like the expedition was a success.
so this is your basic one, what they were with. And then we can apply the gene. So if we apply the gene, it'll change different things. So the viability has gone down by 5%. So we'll put it back up. It's at 66% viability. The more you have it under 50%, less chance it has of incubating. So we'll apply that. And we have to give it a lifespan increase. Well, that's not going to give it a lifespan increase. That won't either. So there's no point in doing that. And then we'll incubate it, and it will come out a different colour to what the previous one was. Let's go to fossils. Extract DNA. Extract DNA. Sell that. There we go. What we need to do now is build a shop. Let's give it a... Oh yeah, by the way, if you pull it to a road, see like that, it'll automatically build it next to it. We'll put it there. So that should help with that. So we go on management views again. See how it's in yellow? So they're thirsty. Are they hungry? Yep. Do they need shopping? Yeah. Do they need fun? They're not bothered about transport. They need a shelter for when the dinosaurs escape. So we'll build a shelter, and that's under operations. But we can't build a shelter yet because we haven't researched it. So let's see how far our research is going. We've got less than a minute to go. So let's go on expedition. Let's go on Struthia Mimus. Get it. There we go. Ding dong. You know the name of King Kong. Sometimes as big as a man. Right, we'll release the dinosaur. And it should congregate to the other Triceratops, and it'll be a different colour now. because we've applied that genome.
We are pleased to welcome
Nope. 57.
There's a new contract that I want you to consider.
No, I'm going to decline that. Like I said, it has no bearing. So, now it's nice and brown. We'll look at this one. And it's got a little bit of a stripe on it, as you can see. Okay. If we're going to have a meat eater, though, I'm going to have to change a few things. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a fence. Right, that's better. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put another fence. Just delete that one. Delete all these. And I'll put another fence in. Hello?
I've got one other person and potentially another person.
Oh,
Hopefully
good.
Archie will come. Hopefully Archie will come to his senses.
That's all right.
And, join us. Otherwise, he's a madman and a swine and a coward. Hello, Doof.
The fuck you want?
Oh my God, Archer, do you want to join us in the Rainbow Six? Come on.
I'm homeless.
You what?
I'm doing homework.
Oh.
Right, well, I got to leave this game and go on to Rainbow Six. So I will save this.
Hello, Floof.
Hello, Proof.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Floof. Oh, you're such a good
Thank you
boy.
all for watching.
What? What were you watching?